For a manufacturing sales organization, growth depends on finding the right sites to sell to before anyone else does. This is how Innovations24 turned that search from weeks of manual work into a few days of evidence. The old way was patient, manual work. An analyst would comb directories, maps, and public records, build each prospect up by hand, and still end up with an incomplete picture, private and public sites slipping through the gaps. From first lead to outreach took roughly 15 to 20 days, and only 15 to 20% of it ever became a real opportunity. Look at what that took. Desk research, directories, and sitemaps, each pulled together by hand. A short list assembled from whatever those sources happened to cover. Coverage that stayed partial. And outreach that followed roughly 15 to 20 days later on leads that rarely converted. The new pipeline starts from the landscape itself. 3 sources feed it: GIS imagery of the terrain, EPA facility data on regulated sites, and labor statistics on the workforce around them. An open AI vision model reads the imagery directly, detecting structures and measuring their rough dimensions. Each one is then enriched with the fundamentals: who operates it, where it sits, and the firmographics that make it real. The enriched candidate is scored for fit against the public data, and out comes a prioritized outreach list, highest fit first. Accuracy comes from the sources and from how carefully they are prepared. Every enriched candidate, private and public alike, is validated and made ready by AI agents. eBay records add permits and industry classification, labor statistics add employment and wage signals. A weighted model then scores each candidate for fit, so the ranking reflects evidence rather than guesswork. The difference is plain. What took roughly 15 to 20 days now takes 3 to 5 days, about 5 times faster. The share of targets that became a real project rose from 15 or 20% to over 75. And for the first time, the view was complete, private and public targets ranked side by side. If your growth depends on finding the right targets first, the same pipeline can be built for your market. Start with an AI target intelligence pilot. Innovations24. Creating agentic organizations.